my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our Happy Friday show on a Thursday.
Hey.
Hi everybody, thank you for being with us. Whether you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are a day early with our Friday show. I have a plane to catch. So we are doing this a day early. I have so much to show you and share that I just really didn't want to miss a show. If you're new around here, make sure you follow our page on Facebook or subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you will never miss it, even if we go a day early, day late, whatever happens. Every time we go live, it's going to pop up for you. And you want to stick with us throughout the whole show and keep commenting, giving us love with the hearts and the thumbs up too. Because we have a giveaway every show, $25 gift card is up for grabs. So just by commenting, you are being entered into the giveaway. So yes, it is Thursday, but we're going to make you feel like a Friday for you. It is my chance to go to Iceland tonight. So starting with Saturday, I'm catching the rest of my tour group, and we are going to go have lots of fun in Iceland. And it's very appropriate. Yesterday I got news, I got text messages literally minutes after it started. Yes, there's a volcano eruption in Iceland going on right now. Started yesterday around noon, and it's the same area that erupted last year. You may remember, if you've been following us, that we were in Iceland, me and Mr. HP. Say hi to Mr. HP.
Oh, hi, everybody. How's
He's
it going?
here. He's here.
Hey.
So you may remember that we hiked up to the volcano last year, and we're lucky enough to see it. It was kind of slowing down back then, but we were lucky enough to see it. So there's a new fissure that opened up. It's about 300 meters now, and in the same area about a few miles north of where this was. So it's technically the same area. So did you show the picture yet? I just think it's crazy.
I'm going to go there, and I'm going to take a picture just like that.
Are you? You've been debating if you're going to do it or not.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
So Mr. HP is joining me in Iceland next week. So yes, people are really hiking this close because this is an eruption that's just a lava eruption, no explosions, no ash, so to speak, and it's not really threatening to any people or buildings or anything yet. So, of course, it was like thousands of tourists there yesterday. They land in Iceland. This is literally a half an hour from the airport. They came straight from the airport and were hiking up there, not so well prepared, all kinds of shoes. So I do not advise that. Please be prepared if you're going to do anything like that. There was at least one helicoptered out with a broken ankle. So please don't do that. But it's always exciting when we have eruptions, especially ones that are not threatening to the people or to buildings or towns or farms or anything. So it's pretty rare. We call those tourist eruptions. So perfect timing for our trip. Anyways, I just got back yesterday from a short little trip. My daughter Swana turned 21 on Tuesday, so we took a little trip. My oldest son was gonna be in Chicago anyway, so I took the other three to Chicago, and we did a really quick, well, a little bit more than 24 hours, about, I want to say maybe 36 hours in Chicago. So here are some photos from our trip. There she is. Of course, we had to go to one of my favorite bars in Chicago to get her a nice, proper cocktail. And then Kayla was with us. This is the river. We got a gorgeous day in Chicago. We were going to go to a different museum, but it was full, and it was two school buses that pulled up full of kids. So we were like, okay, let's go somewhere else. So we went to the Medieval Torture Museum, which was interesting that, first of all, that somebody would gather all that stuff. And it was quite interesting, all the ways that the humans have figured out to torture people. It's just bizarre and interesting. interesting. So we had fun. Just walking around the city, and then some great food, great restaurants. And then yesterday, we met up with Johan and Sam for brunch before we headed home. So I got a few hours with this little nugget, and that was special. Of course, I soaked it up as much as I could. Little Johan time. So that was my past couple of days. Fun, exciting stuff. And then so now the next adventure starts. Yeah, a little bit later on today. But Mr. HP is going to stay here through next Tipsy Tuesday. And then I will be live from Iceland. And then we're going to be both live from Iceland. It'll be fun. So Mr. HP, it's technically Friday. So is there a word of the day?
There is a word of the day.
Okay.
And that word is juju.
Oh, yes.
Now, you could have good juju.
I always just want good juju.
You could have bad juju.
Yes.
But we are sending you off with good juju.
Really good
off
juju.
into Iceland. May the good juju be with you.
So I think most people have heard this word, but
Yeah.
do you want to what's the real description of it?
Well,
So it's like vibes, like good
Yeah.
vibes, sending me good vibes or good energy. It's more about energy,
give
right?
you a handshake and in a good spirit,
Yeah.
acknowledging and agreeing that you're going to have good juju.
Yes.
Maybe you could give
That
someone...
you can, and then you can get bad juju from people or things or places, and I
Some-
believe in energy,
Yeah,
so.
some people you don't want to be around, they kind of give you bad juju.
Yeah, so we are all about good juju
Good juju.
around here
Everybody
all the
keep your
time.
good juju.
Yes, love that. Well, on the set with me, I have a lot of jewel quilts. I also have a little supersized Nina in the corner that's made from the Chickadee bundle. So we have, I showed you this earlier when this bundle was on pre-order. We have it in stock now. So I wanted to show you those quilts, those photos that Andrea took. Beautiful, beautiful. It is quilted with marmalade, one of my favorite designs. It's just so much life in that design, so especially with a large print, large quilting pattern. The actual squares and rectangles are big. It's a quick one, and it shows off these beautiful prints just perfectly. So I'll show you the bundle a little bit later on. But of course, the Stripology Mixology 3 pre-sale is ongoing, and it's been fun ever since the Kimberly quilt along last weekend. A lot of people are jumping on and securing their copy of the book. So as in previous shows, we've been taking a look at all the quilts in the book. So this one has been in front of your eyes quite a bit. It's on the cover of the book. Jewel, and it was one of our Stripology virtual retreat quilts. So you've seen a lot of these, and that's kind of fun because we have a lot of different colorways to show you, to share with this one, and that's just one of the best parts about I'm being reminded, but one of the best parts about, for me, seeing my patterns done up in different colorways. But Mr. HP's reminded me, we forgot to talk about the cocktail of the day. I forgot. I was so excited to talk about the volcano. I forgot about the cocktail. So our cocktail of the day is actually one of my classic favorites to ask for at a bar because it's easy to make, and that is a dark and stormy. What's in a dark and stormy? There's dark rum and then ginger liqueur or ginger beer. I like both ginger liqueur and ginger beer when I make it, and then some lime juice. So it's kind of like a Moscow Mule, but with dark rum instead of vodka. But where's yours?
You took too long to talk about it.
Oh, it's that good. Yeah, I got a little bit still, so let me toast Happy Friday with a dark and stormy. You know why I use that one? Because it's not going to be dark and stormy in Iceland. So I'm getting rid of that juju. I'm going to drink it all up today before my trip.
Really? You really think that?
Here's to hoping. I ordered good weather. I ordered the volcano, so that came to be. So
Good work.
I ordered good weather, so we'll see. I'm trying to get rid of bringing all the good juju, getting rid of all the bad juju. All right, so cheers, everybody. Happy Thursday happy Friday on a Thursday. Okay, so let's look at some more jewels. So I have photos of a lot of them. On the set, there's the one that's on the cover that was made from a Lipstick Cowgirl bundle, and then we have a Harmony one that we still have that bundle. It's a Riley Blake bundle, and then the Duality Fusion, just a black and white, super graphic and cool. So let's see some of the other ones we have. Just put them up. So this one was made from the Carolina Lilies bundle, really rich and awesome with just the teals and the rusty reds, pinks. And then we have the Celestial version, super modern with just black, white, gray, and a little bit of that mustard yellow, which I love. Here is one of the Retreaters quilt made from the Feathered Nest bundle. That one was gone really quickly. This one, though, we still have. It's called Game Day. Super fun, very playful, and all of the prints kind of refer to a board game. Then we have, no, that's not a jewel. It's gonna be there. It needs to be there. All right, this one was made from Passion. So a lovely Northcott bundle that we also sold really quickly through. Really beautiful prints. We have some more pictures of the Duality Fusion, just black and white, some styled photos. You can see the quilting. I think this is Dizzy Izzy, the quilting pattern on that one. Don't remember.
That's all I got.
That's all you got? Okay. That's a lot of them. And I'm working on one more. I'm actually working on one out of some Halloween fabric. So I can show you some of the blocks. It's gonna be larger than lap. So, but I'm a few blocks in. Let's just say that. So I have, I'm mixing two bundles together. I'm mixing Bodacious and then Spookier and Sweet, or Sweeter Spookier. I don't remember what it's called. It's that one. So I think the blocks are just adorable. And these two bundles are perfect to mix together. They have a little bit of pink, a little purple, and then of course orange, black. So they're just super cute. So don't you think this will be fun?
Super cute.
And then also, I'm making this jewel from the 10-inch squares, but then I'm also cutting strips and making a strip lash from the 2.5-inch strips. I just love this. This will be very colorful and fun. So lots of jewels coming. I know that. That's one of those quilts that's really fun to do, much easier than it looks, and it goes together quickly. Quickly. All right, so let's talk a little bit about something that's not my pattern. My good friend Doug Lico has just published his newest book called Tabletastic 3. It's the third book in a series. He says it's the last one, but his Tabletastic books have just a variety of table runners and table toppers and all kinds of things. So for the table, so you can very kind of traditional piecing in all of his quilts, but he always includes a lot of scrappy elements. So that is right up my alley. And you have the opportunity of using different style prints with all of these patterns, so you can really make it your own. You can make it more modern, make it more eclectic, or make it more traditional. So his book is out. So we are participating in his Instagram hop, and so we made up one of his runners, and in a really, really cool, different fabric than probably shown in his book. This is made, the fabric or the runner, the pattern is called Mansfield, and the fabric we used was the Flamingo Bay bundle, which is a 6-piece bundle. And so this pattern is so perfect for bigger fabrics or bigger scale prints. So I think it was perfect for these flamingos. How cute is this? Yes, perfect for Florida or anywhere you want to bring in a little flair. And then we used the Dash Flow and the Phantom for just the accent color and the binding, and it worked out perfectly. Also used one of the Aurifil variegated threads, multicolored, that just kind of brought it all together. I love, love, love this. So check this out. We're giving away a book of his on Instagram. So check out our post on Instagram, and you can enter the giveaway there. So entering a giveaway for one of his books. I love this. So cute. I'm claiming this one, taking it home.
Awesome.
And this pattern, the quilting pattern. Andrea, can you look up the quilting pattern that we did on this runner?
Yeah.
I'm sure you want to know. So check this out at the back. You can see it really nicely on the back. Can you show that? Yeah, there you go. It's really cool. Fern?
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully? Fern Gully. Awesome.
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully. Love that. All right, so I wanted to mention something because we're getting a lot of questions. I gave you a little sneak peek during the Kimberly Quilt Along for a brand new product. I had the prototype, so that's all I could show you. And this is a new G-Easy product, something to help you organize your quilting. Yeah, stay organized as you are quilting. And so I've been getting so many questions. When will we be able to order this? And happy to announce it will be Tuesday. So watch our Tipsy Tuesday episode. But let me give you a little bit of a sneak peek what it is. We're calling them the G-Easy organizing stickers. So you will see that they look exactly, well, the packaging looks like our ruler stickers, as you've seen, our ruler stickers. So it's the same concept. We have 3 sticker sheets in each pack, 3 different colors. But what this is a set of stickers, set of numbers or letters in small size and then large size. And then we have some favorite kind of cuts. And these are meant to go on your clips, Wonder Clips, jumbo and regular size. So for example, here I haven't made all of my blocks for my Kimberly 2.0. So here I have the pieces ready. This is for step 3. So I have these marked for step 3. This is for step 4. So they're all set and ready. Here I have started laying out my quilt. So this is row 1. So we have the jumbo clips, row 2, 3. They're all organized, staying together. I have so many, I use it for all kinds of things. So then, for example, I have a few squares left to do. So you have some empty stickers that clear, or some that don't have any writing on them. You can use just a Sharpie pen to write whatever. If you're organizing for a project, you have your 10-inch squares all paired up, ready for a project. I have, this is pieces, here's pieces ready for this little project I'm working on. So I have A, B's, and C's in the background and A, B's, and C's in the colors. This is going together into blocks, and here I have block parts. So you can number your projects or your bits by letters. If the pattern is saying letters, you can do it by numbers. For example, by steps in the patterns and things like that. So it's keeping everything organized and ready to go. Then, for example, the inch marks, I have my 2.5-inch strip, so I just clip that with my 2.5. I have my 5-inch ready to go. These are going to be for an Ingrid quilt at some point. So these will be ready to pre-order. So for both stores, distributors, emails will be going out this weekend, and then we will put it in the store for pre-order on Tuesday, along with clip packs. Special clip packs, we have an assortment of large and small clips in a bag. So you will get 26 large, 26 small, so that you can make a set of both sizes. And we'll have these in 3 different color combinations. Very excited about this because, of course, I've been using this for a while.
So clever.
Playing with it. And of course, the stickers are just like our other stickers. They are removable and reusable and leaves no residue on anything. So think about not just clips. You can put it inside the book, you can mark pages. And then on the bottom, I wanted to show you on the bottom of the sticker sheet, I have some strips. So I'll show you in the overhead. So I put strips on the bottom that peel off like this. So these are exactly a 1/4 inch wide, which gives you lots of options. The grid is a 1/4 inch as well. But this, I love to use it on my vintage machines to mark my seam allowance. So I use my seam guide, and then I place this on the bed of my sewing machine, because on the vintage machines, you don't want to use any glue that's going to really sit there. This is going to peel off easily with no residue, no matter how long you leave it on. And it's great that it's exactly a 1/4 inch. You have a mark 1/4 inch when you have to stop, a 1/4 inch from a corner, all these things. You can use it for hand stitching if you want to do even stitches with buttonhole stitch. Just some great uses for these. I'm excited about it. So
Awesome.
make sure to watch us on Tuesday for more information. We're putting together a little video, instructional video for it. So it'll
Nothing
all
like
be
being
ready to go.
Really organized.
I know. I'm not that I'm the most organized person in the world, very far from it,
Yeah.
but it just really. What was that?
Oh, nothing else. Just agreeing with you.
Okay. But when I'm quilting, I have usually so many things going on that all this organization really, really helps me. And so it keeps everything in place. You don't lose pieces. So I know it's going to help a lot of people. So I love that. Making it G-easy. All right. So I think we're just ready. Do you have any questions? Any questions on anything? On this stuff?
No.
No? Let me take a sip.
Well, while you taking a sip,
Because you were out.
I just want everybody to see what I'm chewing today. These are the best chips.
Oh, we're having a snack of the day now, too.
Oh my gosh. They're so
It's been a while since you've announced a new snack.
Miss Vicky's sea salt plain chips.
Are they kettle chips?
Yeah, they're just so delicious at your neighborhood store. Once again, Miss Vicky's sea salt.
He is not being paid to do this. Let me announce that. He's not being paid to do
Miss
this.
Vicky's, if you want to send some back.
Oh, you're funny. Okay,
Sorry
let's show you some fabric.
Sorry if I'm chewing really loud.
Get you away from thinking about potato chips. Okay, I'm gonna show you the Chickadee bundle that we just showed you, that quilt that's right behind me. This gorgeous, gorgeous fabric is made by Create Joy for Moda. So what I did, they have these flow fabrics also, and we carry these in our basics, but they can't come out with new colors when a new line comes in. And I thought this is a perfect way to incorporate them into this bundle to kind of break up the large scale prints. And I love this polka dotty kind of print that goes with it. So starting with the blues, here's this really nice aqua background, a little more spacing between the florals. Beautiful, beautiful. We have kind of a tone-on-tone blue, and there's a little chickadee birds. That's why it's called Chickadee, and the birds are here too. Going into some of the greens. I love this light green, but so much life in the fabrics because of the variation of color. Then we have a little bit of the lavender purple. And this one switches from being dark on light, it's light on dark. and then the flow to go with it. And then we have the pink. Oops. I'll do this pink first. So the pink flow, and then the tone-on-tone print, and then we have the light background with all of the different colors. So this is Chickadee. Beautiful mix of print and the flows. I think that really makes the other ones shine to mix them up like that. We do have both of the big prints in the light, which is called Cloud, and in the blue, which is called Dusk, both in 1 yards and in 3 yards. As a matter of fact, I popped that light print on the back of my quilt that's hanging there in the corner. It's just beautiful on the back of a quilt. But then I did a fabric pull just to get you some more colors. Oops, what happened to my blues? Oh, there they are. Okay, starting with the blues. I started with Spotted Frisky. It was perfect. This kind of a tealy blue, but it has bits of green in it, so it worked great with it. Bumbleberry's Tropics Blue for that medium aqua tone going into the greens. I also have two tones, a darker with a grunge evergreen, and then the Spotted Frisky in the chill because it has blue specks in it. Then we have purple. I have a darker grunge, purple, and then the lighter lavender. It's the chalk and charcoal in the hyacinth. For the reds, also a dark, the nature elements in the raspberry tart. And then the lighter one would be Dottie Thatched in the princess. And then we have a beautiful stripe from Carolina Lilies. Beautiful with this because you have the teal and then the greens in there, so it would work great as a stripe. For a background, if you wanted to do anything with a background, I would go pretty light, so matching kind of the background of this. The spotted white would be great, or the Starry Night, which is almost a white on white, but a little bit creamy. So that one would look great with it. If you wanted to do an accent that's not in here, I would recommend any of the colors that are in the florals. So for example, this coral color, kind of an apricot color, is in all of the flowers. So that would be great. It's not in the print, so it would stand out nicely. Or a bright sunshine yellow. So the flow buttercup would be perfect for that. It will match all the other flows in there. So this is Chickadee. Like I said, it was a pre-order. So if you pre-ordered, those will go out today to you. And it is all in stock. So check that one out. Now, if you have seen any of our other lines with by the same designer, Create Joy for Moda, she does these big floral watercolory prints all the time, and I've been in love with them ever since she started her first line. So I've carried every single line. So we remember Moody Blooms. I don't remember all of them, the names, but I have some photo that she did a Starflower Christmas last year, and then so I have a couple of more quilts. So I'll show you those at the end of the show, because even though it's not the same exact line, just the feel of those prints will look similar in the two different other patterns we have. Not just, so you don't have to think of just being stuck with the Supersize Nina, although I think it turned out great. All right, so let's check out another bundle. This one is another favorite designer of mine, Marcia Durst, is coming out with a new line. So this line is it's called Random Thoughts, and I kind of broke it to two bundles because I think they work really great together. Of course, they're meant to be together, but I did the colors separately, and then we did a neutral one. So the color bundle is 15 pieces because it was hard for me to whittle it down, but these are very distinctively her style, very kind of organic, bright colors. They look hand-dyed, and so that's just her style. That's the way she does her art, and I just absolutely love it. It's very recognizable. So let's show you. So we have kind of just the rainbow. So these could pretty much just go into your basics because they could be pulled into anything. And then we have the distinct kind of hand drawn or with a brush, obviously. The kind of dark on the kind of almost a chartreuse background. We have this basic print, which is awesome. Just how irregular it is with the dots. Love that. Into a little bit of green. These remind me of little chicken footprints. And I love the differences in scale. So we have this larger scale print, dark green, lighter green on this taupe background. And then that print, kind of a basic print again in the green. So a little bit stretched, that same as the yellow one in the blue, a medium blue, going into a more turquoise, another great basic. It's pretty large scale, but this is, you can cut it anywhere and see how many different textures you get depending on where that cut is. I just love that. Then we have that basic print again in the light blue. We have a polka dot, irregular polka dots in the pink, kind of a reddish pink almost. Fuchsia, going into a little bit of berry color and lavender. We have purple. I love this color. And then this really deep kind of burgundy, that main print. So really can't wait to play with these. We have a bit of a charcoal with the lavender dots. And then a nice red, almost a checkerboard with the black. So that's the 15 prints in the colorful Marshaders Random Thoughts. Beautiful prints. I just absolutely love them. There is one main print that I did not include in the bundle because it's just made more sense to have it as a 1 yard. So it's called Postcard. So she does these focus prints, collage, all the time. So you could definitely incorporate it. So this is called Postcard in the multi. Beautiful. I love that. So we have that in 1 yards. And then we did, I did a fabric pull to go with it. So I wanted to, let's start with just a background. So you obviously want to, if you want to do something with a background, probably a light background would be great. Dark might be too muted, I think. But I would always put some kind of texture on my background. So the modern backgrounds, the edgy white or the washy white would be great. Just to have a little bit of a print to go with kind of the grunginess of these prints. So that's what I would do. You could do a focus color in black, but I wouldn't put it on a black background. I think that would be end up in a really dark quilt, unless you just chose kind of the brighter ones. But an accent or a focus would work perfectly. And this chalkboard texture is great because it matches the texture of the rest of them. So then I just kind of went through and pulled the colors in the bundle for some more accents and prints that I could easily mix in, starting with the chalk and charcoal in the marigold, the brightest gold down here. And then the deco stitch and the sun glow would be more of a greener hue. For the greens, chalk and charcoal in the sprout. For the more lime green or chartreuse, the darker greens, grunge holly, and then the really dark hunter that is on the base of this, chalk and charcoal in the hunter green. For the blues, the more basic blue here, bumbleberries, the midwinter blue, one of the new ones. And then for the aquas, I would do grunge and the horizon blue. going into the more pinks. This one, it would be perfect, Alchemy in the Enamored, because it has a lot of purple and bright pink in it, so it mixes well with all of these. And then also the Grunge and the Boysenberry kind of cuts the line through all of them. And for the red, I would do the chalkboard texture in the red. There is a great kind of a plaid, diagonal plaid in the Nocturnal Gold that would work really well with this as well. If you use kind of this side of it, it would work well as an accent. But you know, this bundle, you can mix it all into a quilt, or you can pick out a colorway. You can throw these in with other things. So I could see myself using it as a basic. I could also see myself using them all. But whatever you want to play with, especially if you utilize that postcard print. So Random Thoughts, and this is, like I said, the colorful bundle. And then we have the neutral bundle. So I'll pull this one. And that's just a 6-piece with all of the neutrals in the line, which I absolutely love. And you know my love for low volume fabrics and doing scrappy backgrounds. So these are really kind of cool, like the Glyphs bundle that we had before from Free Spirit and eBond. So we have the large dots with a dark charcoal gray and a light gray. This print in the taupe, and then we have it reversed where the light and dark get reversed. So you get a different hue to it. We have a little bit of a creamy with the chicken feet in the dark. We have the print, the directional print here, black on taupe, and then we have that same print where it's the cream with a black. So small 6-piece bundle, but again, there is another print, kind of a focus print in this colorway. It is called Postcards in the Ivory. So it is mostly neutral with just little touch-ups of color. And I kind of love that, just little bits here and there. But it's these postcards, and then there's like little stitches and really cool kind of collage things. This is all stitched on just with, yeah, just seams. It's really, really cool. So that could be utilized. I would use this as a background for just a whole quilt, but I love that. So they could be really work together. And I did just do kind of a neutral rainbow, we should call it, for a fabric pull. The dimples in the dark olive really matches the textures here. A great botanicals in the charcoal for the darker ones. For the sandy color to the sea and the sand. The more taupe, spotted the celestial in the stone. And the lighter one would be the botanicals in the vintage gray. So a little bit more tan would be grunge tan, kind of bridging between those two. And then To the Sea and the Pearl matches this hue, a little bit more creamy. And then the lightest I would go with would be Dimples Pearl, kind of tying into this print. So you have kind of a rainbow of neutrals, almost. So Random Thoughts in the neutral. Again, I would get one of each and mix them, or just include them in my basics, because this is such a great fabric to play with, and classic. And as you probably know from previous shows, I have those certain designers that I just collect their prints, and Marcia Durst is one of them. Marcia Durst, Tim Holtz, you name it. I kind of collect them, and then when the time is right, they're classic, they're timeless. So when the time is right and the inspiration hits, they're ready to go. I wanted to mention that the Frisky bundle is back in stock. When we showed you some of the quilts from the book that I had made with the Frisky bundle, it sold out instantly, so I reordered it, and so it's finally in stock, and so are all the spotteds that go with it. And if you don't remember what I did with it, so let me show you here in the overhead. The Katrina quilt was really the one that sparked that interest, so which is going to be in the new book. And I also did a Tara from 5-inch squares. So this is made from 10-inch squares, and then I did the Tara with the 5-inch squares. So these are all back in stock, and we had quite a few pre-orders just after I launched that, and so it's not going to stick around long. So I wanted to remind you, those of you that were asking for this one, asking for that one. So that's our fabrics for today. Fabrics for today. Remember, tomorrow is Color Club Day, and so they will all go out tomorrow. So you'll start receiving your Color Club starting next week, and we still have spots open for Color Club, so you can still sign up. Just a few left. Just a few left, and when it sells out, we won't have openings again until probably November. So if you want to get in on it before winter, this would be the time. So what's next? Live winner?
We got a live winner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's the live winner? Let's see.
Me with some Miss Vickies. Get your Miss
Oh, boy.
Vickies.
Oh, boy. Miss Vicky's going to give you a call, I feel like.
She better. Or whoever.
All right.
Drum roll, please.
Yep.
Drum roll.
Who is it? Who is it? Who
It
is it?
is.
Sam Morris. Yay! Congratulations, Sam. Send us an email to help@GE Quilt Designs to claim your gift card. $25 gift card for you, and we will get you that via email. I wondered if you wanted to see, I have 2 more quilts here made with Create Joy's fabric lines, not Chickadee, but different ones. So I think a quilt show is always a yes, right? So I think I'm going to step back here and just hold them up. So this one is an Elvira that we made with, now I don't remember what this line was called, but it was really pretty. So you can kind of imagine having the same feel. This is the full-size Elvira available as a single pattern. So I love the teals and the purples in this line. And then with the Starflower Christmas that we had in last year for holiday, we did a matrix where I altered the pattern to just use the squares without making them into hourglass. And so that one turned out gorgeous as well, and could be done the same for the Chickadee. So just a little extra quilt show today for you all before I head out into the wild. Into the wild. I'm going to spend the day with family, one day with family before I take over the group in Iceland, and then we will start our adventure. So our next show will be on Tuesday. I'll be live from Iceland. That's August 9th, 4 p.m. Remember our new times, 4 p.m. Central Time is Tipsy Tuesday. And our Happy Friday show will also be this coming week. That's August 12th at 12 p.m. Central. We will have Nancy and Kara here in the studio. And who knows, if we have a chance to check in from Iceland, we will. We'll send some videos, though, for sure, what we've been up to. So that is our show for today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a good and happy Friday tomorrow. But enjoy Thursday, and we will see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.